maintenance program is a 2-year program which you'll earn your technical certificate. One of the first areas that you'll learn about is hydraulics and pneumatics. Everything from your brake lines on your car to pneumatics from the dentist when they're working on your teeth are run by either air or by hydraulics. And our students get to work with these large panels here with hydraulics. And we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. And we're gonna show you, we got some pressure gauges and some flow gauges on here. And we're going to go ahead and turn this on and watch the cylinder go out. And we can watch the flow rate on here so we can see if this is working properly. And again, students get to hook this up. You get oily, you get dirty, and it's a really neat opportunity for you to learn about hydraulics and all these different circuits from electronics to pressure to flow to cylinder operation. So this is the first class that you would take. Along with our hydraulics is also our pneumatics, and this is all air regulated. We have a system set up here where we're going to put a rod which is going to do another valve, which is going to turn on the motor, which this would be an application like in manufacturing where they clamp something and then drill it. So this simulates that. And you can hear the motor coming on. The motor will shut off when we release it, and it comes back. So this would be a cycle for automated manufacturing. So students get to learn all this information with the air and pneumatics on there. Again, it's fluid powers. This will be your first class within your TC that you'll take here at Ivy Tech when you come join the maintenance program. This is our next area that you'll be studying. This will be your second semester, and this is machine installation and setup. Every corporation is working 3 to 4 years in advance. Grody is already working on their 2025 taillights, so they're setting up cells for their robotics and have to have everything set up. This simulation here, we have smaller motors, we have drive shafts, we have couplings, and the student has to hook up a machine to be able to set up a cell. So on your resume, you could say, I helped set up a motorized cell, which in turn would give the maintenance people heads up that, hey, they know about soft foot, they know about shaft alignment, they know about end floats and things of that nature. So they work through a various set of different skills on here, and the students actually get to work with motors and gears and pulleys. As you can see, we have an array of different gears and stuff that the students get to work with. And again, it's in a safe environment, and this is the second semester of what you'll be taking as your year 1 maintenance students. This is our electronics lab, and students in their first year will learn about different types of electricity from alternating current, AC, to DC, direct current, and they'll work with a host of different things from circuit breakers to capacitors to overload relays to transformers, and be able to actually do diagnostic and troubleshooting with this, which is huge in the industry because when an assembly line goes down, it costs that corporation money. For every minute that it's down, it costs them money. So the faster a student can problem solve or troubleshoot a PLC or a relay or some type of fuse-oriented circuit, it helps them to be able to maintain and keep that product in operation. And that's huge in automation because when they shut down, nobody's making money, and it builds a backlog up for all the other companies that support them. So be able to learn about different aspects of electricity is an awesome idea that we've incorporated into our maintenance program. And again, you would take this class along with other classes in your first year. Well, welcome to year 2. You've already seen year 1. Year 2, we get to work with an extensive machine lab here. And one of the pieces of machine that we have here is an engine lathe. And students will actually make, manufacture, and turn down parts. As you can see, one of the students here who's working on a part, they'll actually run this and make specifications to put sprockets and gears and bearings on there, and they learn how to run this one. This is very crucial to maintenance because you may have a part that goes down and you may not have that new part, but you may be able to take it to a mill or a lathe and be able to manufacture a fast Band-Aid to get through this to keep the production line up again. Production is the main cause of all the things that we do today. If you don't have production, you're not making money. So the students get to learn engine lathe, they get to learn the vertical mill, they get to learn surface grinding, and they get to learn bench layout. Within this class, they'll actually get a national certification in NIMS in bench layout and safety. So this is a good portion to put on your resume that you have this national certification on here. Again, there are also tests that go along with this that they must pass with a 75%. And again, this is good for anywhere in the nation. So this is year 2.
Hi, my name is Jasper Gray. I'm an Ivy Tech student here at Madison. This is my second year in this program. This part of the program we're in right now is the machining part of it. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm working on a Bridgeport mill. We have 3 of them here. All high-tech, super nice machines we're working with here. I picked maintenance program because whenever I was at the high school and they asked me if I wanted to do voc, they gave me the option of this program. And the thing I like about this program, you have so many different options and some awesome teachers to work with, but you can learn so many different things. Like we've done machining, we've done welding, we've done layout, hydraulics, pneumatics. You get all across the board with the program. I think every day is my favorite part because I have a lot of friends in here, and I really like the teachers and everybody here. So I've never really had a bad day here. I really enjoy working with all the machines. I like working with my hands. I like working with the metal. So probably machining and welding has been probably my favorite. Well, me and my dad, we have some small fabrication side jobs, and I came in here, I knew basic, how to weld and everything, and they just kind of took my knowledge and just made it bigger than what I had before. Almost everything I learned here, I just take right back home with me, and I use every single day. I'm trying to think of a good example here, like using these mills right here. My grandpa, he has a smaller, older mill, I can go right there and use that. So everything I learn here, I apply almost on a daily basis. So the certificate I'm going to be getting here is a technical certificate, a TC, and I'm going to take my credits with this and also transfer it to Western Kentucky University down in Bowling Green, where I'll be attending once I graduate. I'd like to major in animal science, but as everyone knows, or some people know, it's very hard to have a self-sustaining life in agriculture. So probably my plan is after I graduate college, I'm going to take my technical certificate and get a job factory somewhere in manufacturing. That way I have that degree, they see I know and I have the knowledge to do so, and then also farm on the side, so I kind of have two different things I can do there and make myself prosperous, hopefully.
If you're a student looking for a career in maintenance, I guess maybe we need to look about what really is maintenance on there. Maintenance is the everyday operation of keeping everything going. Nucor over at across the river that manufactures metal on there, they've not had a breakdown in over 7 years because they do preventive maintenance. They change things out. They know when bearings are going to fail. They know when rollers are going to fail. So they prevent that to happen because they have data analysis, and they do vibration testing, they do heat analysis, they do sound analysis on their machines, and they replace it before it breaks. If it's mechanical, it is going to break at some point in time. You just never know. It's kind of like a car. You get ready for that long trip, it breaks down, okay? Same thing with the manufacturing industry. Everything is mechanical and it will break or wear out. So that puts a maintenance person in a great position. You could be working on a mill one day, you could be working on an assembly line the next day. You might be even changing the air conditioning out in maintenance. So there's all kinds of different avenues that you can go into maintenance, from HVAC to electrical to mechanical to actually just working, setting up, getting things going on the line. A lot of people have maintenance crews just to maintain their fleets in vehicles. It's called a fleet maintenance manager. So we have all kinds of different areas that work with maintaining, hence the maintenance program. And again, this is a one-year certificate that you'll earn, but it takes 2 years to do it. So typically kids come in their junior and senior year and able to take this. Again, we like to look at this as hands-on learning. About 80% of your time will be actually facilitated in working in the machining area, hydraulics, or electronics lab. Again, we still need to know about feeds and speeds and rotations and RPMs and things of that nature, but the best way to learn things is get your hands in here and get dirty. Everybody knows that we want to get out and get a good career. Why is maintenance a good area? The average age of a maintenance person now is over 50 years plus. So we have a lot of people retiring and thinking about their second part of their life. With that said, we have a big demand for maintenance. Right now in our county surroundings, right now from Switzerland County, Bartholomew County, Jennings County, and Jefferson County, right now we have 100 positions open for maintenance. 100. Now that's experienced maintenance people. You could get a jump start by able to take this class and get your technical certificate and enter in as an entry-level maintenance person and gain that experience. The maintenance people at some of the factories on the Ohio River, from NAS to Nucor to LG&E, most of their maintenance people that have been there 10 years plus are making over $100,000 right now. Most of the maintenance people around our surrounding areas are making anywhere from $18 to $25 an hour. That's anywhere from $36,000 to $50,000 a year. That's with no overtime. And when something breaks, you're guaranteed overtime. So most of these people are making between $60,000 and $70,000 plus for an experienced maintenance person. Again, you have to work your way up to those numbers, but most kids are coming out making $15 to $18 an hour right now. A lot of our students are working with the major corporations, and again, we have talked to multiple companies here, and they are all in favor of allowing internships or job shadowing. We have several key players here in Madison that have hired over 12 people, 12 of our kids, that are working right now, earning money, earning a good paycheck, and starting their career here in Madison. If you don't want to stay in Madison, we'd love for you to be here because we need you. But this job is open all around the United States. You can go down to the oil rigs down in Texas, you can go to the shipyards in Louisiana, you can go to San Francisco and work on the docks. Everything needs maintenance on there, so it's wide open here throughout the United States. Again, we like to prepare you for a career that's going to keep you here locally, because we like local people because they have an investment within our community.